Yo, what is my fellow version boy? I'm like 6 sauce. Can I take a mother for loss? Today we will react to where are OG Minecraft YouTubers now. Let's be honest. I remember the times I used to leave school, you feel me? You know, come home, you know what I mean? Watch some phase videos, you know what I mean? But it was these one YouTubers who always kept me locked in. Like Popular MMO, Stampy Longnose, fucking Dan TDM, motherfucking Sky Does Minecraft, but he got cooked by KSI. But I can keep going, bro. You know what I mean? 100 days on my people still do that, but 100 days on Minecraft and all that. Like Minecraft is fucking fire, bro. You know what I mean? Like legendary shit, bro. Let's get into this video, bro. Cause I don't want, you know, man. When I was a young boy, even though I'm not really that, you know, old. I'm 21, but you know, when I used to leave, you know, school, middle school, go play Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Search and Destroy with my friends. You know what I mean? Before I had online though, you know what I mean? But let me shut the fuck up.
A whole lot of brain rot. We had several iconic Minecraft
Dr. Travis,
hundreds or even
this shit fire.
Watching, with some of them becoming extremely successful behind the scenes today, and others who did not turn out so well. Starting out, we got the members from Team Crafted, with the most popular member at the time being Adam, also known as Sky Does Minecraft. Adam had initially gained popularity with his mod review videos, releasing straight banger after banger. Along the way, he had also met several other creators, eventually becoming part of the Team Crafted group, which I'll get more into later. Over time, he eventually started creating other types of series, with some of the most popular being Crafting Dead, Maze Runner, Minecraft University, Do Not Laugh, Cops and Robbers, and a whole lot of other ones. These videos were like
Minecraft
the Cocomelon of our time. I mean, there was so many different iconic videos and series that had came out from different Team Crafted members at the time, and to this day, I still see memes about Sky Does Minecraft. However, at some point, things eventually started to take a turn. Drama had began to take place within Team Crafted, causing some members to leave or even be kicked out of the team. In addition to this, Team Crafted had also started to shift more into a corporate company, rather than just a group of friends making videos like it once was, and this had backfired, ultimately causing even more members of the team to leave, until eventually
that's how literally everybody, like, you know, fall off.
And this had backfired, ultimately causing even more members of the team to leave, until eventually it just completely fell apart as a whole. At this point, Adam had started to slow down on creating Minecraft content, and while things would take a turn for the worse, this would be far from the end of his career. Shortly after announcing his departure from Minecraft content, he had rebranded himself as his new rapper alias, Nat Nobody. Now, he obviously knew what he was doing because he came straight into the rap game already. Too, the mother of his second child had published an iCloud document on Twitter going into detail about some of the things that he had allegedly done. Some of these things include physical and mental abuse, drug abuse, animal abuse of their own dogs, pushing her to have kids that she didn't want, and even sending explicit photos to young girls. Now, yes, these are alleged, but all kinds of allegations that came out from multiple of his past relationships, even with other YouTubers and people that he knew closely speaking out against him. The last video currently public on his main channel was about 3 to 4 years ago. However, he has published 2 videos that have since been deleted, basically just giving updates about his life. In the most recent of the 2, he announced that he was actually the chief operating officer of Storyfire, which was a YouTube competitor that has since been discontinued. He also had released a long statement on Twitter giving updates about what he's been going through in his life. Honestly though, it seems like a lot of what he's doing is really just justifying himself without being very apologetic to the people he's affected, but that's just my opinion. I will say, it does seem like he is doing better and is focusing more on himself and his family with his new wife. He actually recently just dropped music again after like 5 years, and literally while researching this video, I came across one of his channels where he was live streaming the 13 viewers. So yeah, right now it seems like he's just doing random stuff behind the scenes. But hey, live streaming the 13 viewers.
Damn, how you got 1 million for damn?
So yeah, right now it seems like he's just doing random stuff behind the scenes.
How you go from a legend
to support a YouTuber who does not have allegations against him? Feel free to drop a sub. I'd greatly appreciate it. And by the way, if any of y'all are content creators yourself, then I want to take a moment to talk about Creator Cave. This is a project that I've been working on without having.
Come on, bro. Let's keep it a beam.
In separate ways, doing different things. Deadlocks was the founder of Team Crafted, and it seems like he's actually doing pretty well for himself now. His original Deadlocks YouTube channel had seemingly disappeared, but what actually happened is that it got rebranded into the channel Plot Twist. One of his other channels had also been rebranded into a new channel called Lock Trends, and now he actually works on the channels Mr. Top 5 and Mr. Top Craft. Alright, I might be tripping, but it looks like while I've been making this video, those first 2 channels that I mentioned have just completely disappeared, so I don't know what just happened. I guess it's Deadlocks lost media now. About a year ago, he was given a channel where he started uploading like Fortnite content to it, but it seems like that one isn't up anymore. He's also been active on social media, just chilling with family and stuff. So yeah, it seems like he's actually doing pretty well for himself after all these years. Other members such as Minecraft Universe, Kermit Plays, and Husky Mudkips had eventually moved on to other things, with a lot of them actually creating music and some other things. People actually found out that Minecraft Universe has been doing some cool VFX work for like different artists such as like Post Malone and other big artists, while actually gathering a pretty large following under his new alias 50 Rock. Some of the biggest members were Jerome ASF and Bajan Canadian, who would constantly drop goated videos back in the day. Some of my favorite videos on YouTube at the time had to have been from like their survival games videos, but they did a lot of other stuff as well. After the fall of Team Crafted, they even joined another team called The Pack. If you look at Jerome's channel, he is pumping out daily videos and daily streams on multiple channels to this day. Compared to his sub count, his views might not seem like they're that great, but considering the sheer amount of content that he's uploading all the time, I'd say he's doing pretty well and is probably making a good bag, with some of the videos actually blowing up here and there. Bajan Canadian, on the other hand, his channel is not looking too good, sort of at least. He was once uploading videos that reached millions of views, but over time, interest in his videos had started to decline, until eventually—
my fault, I'm so quiet, y'all. I'm just so locked in because it's like, this is shit I grew up on, gang. Like, you feel me? I really want to know where they at now. That shit
he had stopped creating any content at all. I mean, it was getting so bad for his channel that he literally uploaded a video called "My Channel is Dead." Unfortunately for my man, that did not work. However, things did not end there. So as I previously mentioned, at some point after the fall of Team Crafted, Bajan Canadian and Jerome had joined another group called The Pack. However, it wasn't until years after his last video on his main channel that he announced that he was part of a brand new channel called The Pack. This channel featured Woofles, TBNR Frags, now known as Preston Plays, Vicstar123, Lachlan, and of course Jerome and Bajan Canadian. The whole channel only lasted a year before they stopped uploading again, but while they were actually pulling in some pretty good views. What people didn't know though is that this whole time, Bajan Canadian had the genius idea of starting a new channel that was geared towards kids content, with his new channel being called Sunny and Melon. Since the start of his channel almost 3 years ago as of recording this dude has gained over 2 million subs already, with daily uploads that pull tens or even hundreds of thousands of views every single video. Once he realized that he couldn't just do the same thing that he was doing a decade ago and actually started adapting, that's when everything took a turn and things actually surprisingly started going up for him, even after seemingly hitting rock bottom. One guy named Seto had just straight up been kicked out of Team Crafted, coincidentally with the downfall of the group starting around that time. The last member from Team Crafted that I wanted to talk about is actually Sunday, and holy smokes is he still doing good today. Sunday originally gained massive popularity back around 11 to 12 years ago, creating tons of videos and series that gained nearly millions of views every single video. Now, unlike a lot of once popular YouTube channels that pretty much inevitably fall off, I don't even know how, but somehow he was able to pull through, and his channel is probably doing better now than it ever has. His new videos include bangers like Curse Minions in Among Us, Curse Bluey in Among Us, Mewing in Among Us, Grimace Shake in Among Us, and even Elon Musk was unalived in Among Us. I did not even know that kids knew who Elon Musk was, and also how the hell he got away with not being demonetized in the first place. He uploads videos from other games as well, and I mean, if you look at his most popular tab on YouTube, it's kind of sad, but the most popular videos on his channel aren't even from his old Minecraft videos anymore. Now it's literally just all brain rot content. I don't even blame him either, because I mean, this dude is probably about to pass up Jeff Bezos in money. I mean, these views are just like actually insane. Moving on outside of Team Crafted, probably one of the most successful YouTubers on this entire list today has got to be Preston Plays. Originally, Preston Plays actually first started YouTube under the name TBNR Frags, making Call of Duty videos. Eventually though, he started his new channel and uploaded Minecraft content, where over time he would start to pull in some huge numbers, and also made a lot of videos with other Minecraft YouTubers at the time. Just like Sunday though, if you fast forward to now, he is now making videos that do better than any of his old Minecraft content. I mean, he is up there with one of the biggest channels on YouTube, pulling in millions of views every single video across multiple channels. I will say he did have a little bit of a controversy recently.
Today I'll tell you the untold story of famous YouTubers Preston and Woofle's Minecraft server, Cosmic PvP, one of the most infamous servers to ever exist that made tens of millions of dollars through illegal child gambling, whilst being banned by Mojang.
But I can't lie, he is still doing amazing on YouTube to this day. Now this next YouTuber we got has probably had one of the greatest impacts on the child minds of the Gen Z population, and this would be Dan TDM. Dan TDM on July 14th of 2012, with his first video showcasing his ability to create absolute banger videos. Almost immediately after his first video, his channel had skyrocketed, basically making him rich and famous almost overnight. Some of his most popular videos had reached tens of millions of views, and keep in mind, this was for Minecraft content over a decade ago. We had not gotten to the point yet where we had things like Mr. Beast and people reaching those kinds of numbers on YouTube, so this was pretty crazy for the time. We had the iconic lab that he used to film all his videos in, and of course the absolute GOAT, Dr. Triors. Taking a look at his channel now, he's obviously not pulling as many views as he used to, but I mean, he's still doing great considering he's basically just uploading whatever he wants now, and they still get hundreds of thousands of views every video. He does have a wife and kid now, so I guess you can consider him unk status. It honestly seems like there's not many OG Minecraft YouTubers who don't commit horrific acts or become a PDF file. The only drama he's really handled was with like the whole KSI, Mr. Beast, and Logan Paul situation with the lunch league. He also started a channel not too long ago, which was kind of like a reboot of his old Minecraft series, but that didn't last too long. He's actually also made some appearances in some pretty big films too. I mean, he was in the Minecraft movie, Wreck-It Ralph, Free Guy. This dude was in the Black Mirror season that just dropped, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's definitely nice to see an old Minecraft YouTuber who's still doing well today and hasn't gotten into any crazy controversies. Probably the most wholesome content creator on this list though, it had to have been Stampy Longhand, and unfortunately his channel had a really bad downfall due to some reasons that were pretty dark and weren't even his fault. Stampy was most known for his Lovely World series, which consisted of over 1,000 videos in one single world, originally back on the old console versions of Minecraft, and you could say that this series has some pretty deep lore to it. In these videos, he often created them as if he was telling a story, and almost felt like you were tuning into a show every time you watched it, with a reoccurring intro and a new plot every video. These videos were reaching millions or even tens of millions of views back in like 2013 to 2014, which many would consider to be the peak of his channel. Now, the key part of these videos were actually the people who were featured in these videos, also known as Stampy's helpers. He also had other videos where he would play with other popular YouTubers like iBallistic Squid, who by the way is still uploading videos to this day and is still friends with Stampy for any of those wondering. Unfortunately though, one of these helpers from the Lovely World series would be one of the main reasons behind Stampy's downfall. Lee was one of Stampy's guests who was commonly featured within the videos. In fact, he was basically featured in every single video, being a main part of the series. He was like the Jesse of Walter White. Every video would start with him walking out of a painting and giving Stampy a cake to start the video off. He became so well known from Stampy's videos within the Minecraft scene, he had reached over 100,000 subscribers on his channel without even uploading a single video. That is messed up. This dude even got an entire video dedicated to him for Stampy's 300,000 subscriber special, showing how much of an impact this character had on Stampy's channel. However, right when Stampy was still in his prime, things had taken an unfortunate turn when articles that came out about Lee accusing him of some pretty messed up things. This article titled Minecraft harassed teenager and older woman in sick Facebook campaign states that Lee had used a fake Facebook account to harass both a young girl and his own aunt. He allegedly had also sent some explicit pictures to this girl too, and did some pretty crazy other stuff as well. Now this is all alleged because as far as I'm aware, not all of these things were 100% proven, but the whole situation seems very sketchy, mostly from his end. After these accusations had came out, he had deleted his Twitter account, disabled his likes and comments on his videos, and then continued to upload on his channel like nothing happened. People also have debated about the details of this situation, making it even more confusing. After the video took place, Stampy had continued to upload videos that featured the Lee character, until eventually making a video that showed Lee departing from the series as part of the story, with the purpose of disassociating himself with Lee without having to tell a bunch of kids that their childhood idol is a predator. Now, the fact that he continued to make videos with Lee would be kind of concerning. However, Stampy actually explained in his descriptions that not all the characters are played by the same people every time. Lee had actually responded by saying that this wasn't true, until ultimately he decided to leave.
You'll see a disclaimer in Stampy's description. I don't know what it says exactly, but it says that something along the lines of that my character Lee was being played by someone else, which I can assure you it wasn't. I was playing Lee until I left Stampy's world.
Stampy's own wife had actually came out and said that that wasn't true, and even said that Lee had admitted those allegations to Stampy himself. Okay, so quick editor's note, apparently they aren't together anymore. As far as Lee himself, he has deleted almost every single account he owned, leaving basically no trace, and pretty much vanished from the internet as a whole. Some people say that he was arrested, but I think what actually happened is that according to the articles, he was eventually identified by DNA because they had trouble locating him through his accounts, and at some point he had gotten placed under a civil offenses prevention order. Either way, despite what actually happened, the absence of Lee from the videos had a direct impact on Stampy's channel, causing a decrease in views over time. Stampy continued to upload consistently at first, but eventually he started to slow down on uploads while also working on other side projects outside of the channel as well. His videos had gone from getting millions or even tens of millions of views every video down to the hundreds of thousands and eventually just tens of thousands at some point. However, he did say himself he doesn't really care about it, and now he just uploads whatever he wants when he feels like it, with his last video being uploaded about 4 months ago. Now, while it might honestly seem like things had turned out bad for him, he's actually been working on a secret project behind the scenes, which is pretty cool. Because Stampy had recorded all those years on the old Minecraft console version, he had formed a connection with the studio behind it known as 4J Studios. Since the discontinuation of Minecraft Console Edition, 4J has actually been working on a brand new game which is basically like Minecraft 2 called Reforge, and the crazy part of this all is that now Stampy is part of the team creating the game. I always see random updates and videos about him on TikTok, so it's definitely nice to see that even though his channel isn't as active as it used to be, he's still getting talked about to this day. While most of the YouTubers I mentioned have been creating Minecraft content for a very long time, there were some creators who were extremely OG, creating Minecraft videos before Minecraft had even been fully released. First up, we got the Yogscast, who was actually the most popular Minecraft channel during the early 2010s. The Yogscast channel had started as a duo featuring Simon and Lewis, originally with the purpose of promoting their own podcast. At first, they actually began by uploading World of Warcraft videos, but once they started playing Minecraft, that's when everything changed for them. On December 2nd of 2010, the first video within the Minecraft series had been uploaded to YouTube. This series had skyrocketed their growth, eventually leading them to create several episodes in a few different series such as Survival Island and Shadow of Israfel, which is widely considered by many to be the greatest Minecraft Let's Play series of all time. They not only just did the classic Let's Plays, but I mean they had a story, characters, acting. I mean even the production on these videos compared to other Let's Play series was actually insane.
That was the entire season budget there spent on that little cutscene you saw at the start.
Every single Minecraft video that they uploaded had reached millions of views, which is actually crazy considering that this was back in like 2011. And I haven't even mentioned the music videos and parodies yet. By 2012, they had grown to be the 12th most subscribed channel on YouTube at around 5 million subscribers. During this time, more and more people had also joined the group during the Let's Plays as well, until at some point they eventually just decided to start up an entire Yogscast company with their own studio headquarters. Over the years though, things eventually started to plateau for the channel. The YouTube scene between 2013 and 2015 was rapidly changing at the time, favoring shorter and more action-packed videos. For the Yogscast, this became an issue because it meant that their Let's Play styled content was slowly falling out of interest. The channel faced more difficulties when Simon, one of the founding members, had seemingly disappeared off of the channel. It turns out that this was actually because of a mix between health-related reasons and other things, and even though he did eventually return to the channel at some point, his presence on the channel had slowly started to fade away over time, with most of his efforts being off camera and working on other projects. In 2019, things had gotten even worse when allegations were made about multiple members of the team, one of them being the CEO of the company who faced the most serious allegations, and another being Shin, who was an active member of the team. All of these members were straight deleted from the team, and let's just say it was because of some inappropriate behavior. As of now, the channel has shifted over time into featuring larger amounts of creators, and the channel now only pulls about 30 to 90,000 views per video compared to the millions that they once were getting. While it might seem like the channel isn't doing that great anymore, they actually are doing pretty good just outside of YouTube itself. One of their endeavors outside of YouTube included a game publishing company that was started back around 2017, and since then has actually been pretty successful, with their most popular game releasing just back in 2022, selling over 500,000 units. Another one would be the Jingle Jam annual charity event that's taken place every single year since 2011, which has raised multiple millions of dollars every single year since it started, and they've made several other big money moves as well. I noticed that a lot of other creators who made videos talking about them kind of made it seem like it was this huge dramatic fall off, and while it is true that their YouTube channel isn't doing as great as it once was, in my opinion, if you take into account all the other things that they're doing outside of YouTube, they're actually still doing pretty well for themselves as a company. As far as really OG Minecraft YouTubers go, we got a lot of them, like Captain Sparkles. This dude has been in the game for 14 years and is still dropping videos today like nothing's changed. He used to always just upload like random Minecraft content, and of course you cannot forget the Minecraft parodies that this dude made.
Creeper. Oh man,
I mean, some of these could literally make me shed tears. Like, bro, I literally have goosebumps on my skin watching these. I'm honestly kind of amazed that someone could go that long creating Minecraft content, the most cursed YouTube community apparently, and still not face any major controversy.
Legend
Similar
shit,
to Captain
bro.
Sparkles, there was also Ant Venom. He also made random videos talking about Minecraft stuff, and although he's a little bit inconsistent, he still posts videos here and there to this day. One of Minecraft's first ever YouTubers was Paul Source Jr. This guy's first video on his channel has 7.3 million views. What started as a Minecraft tutorial teaching people how to play the game and survive their first night eventually evolved into an entire Let's Play series. I mean, this guy was basically the founder of Minecraft tutorials, and this was before Minecraft was super popular and like literally gave you crafting recipes in the menu. If you look at his channel now, he still consistently uploads, but unfortunately, because he's not making videos like this, naturally he isn't getting the most amount of views because, I mean, he's just uploading whatever he wants basically. However, the impact that this guy had on the early Minecraft community was probably one of the biggest out of any YouTuber on the platform. Another early OG Minecraft YouTuber who some would say is one of the most influential Minecraft players of all time would be Ethos Lab. His first video was back in November of 2010, where he would begin to show off a variety of different contraptions he made, often utilizing the game's mechanics and redstone in ways that people haven't seen before. He had created things like a boat traveling system, 360 TNT cannons, whatever the hell that is, and even the infamous mob trap. This dude could probably be out here making cures to diseases in real life, and instead he's on Minecraft making the most genius inventions of all time. Soon after, he started his popular Minecraft Let's Play series and also joined as a part of some of Minecraft's first ever survival multiplayer servers on YouTube that featured big creators. Even to this day, he's still actively a part of Hermitcraft, and what's even crazier is that he's still doing amazing on YouTube today, despite making videos that are like relatively the same quality as what he was making 14 years ago. Now the
Producers, this plugin helps you finish your tracks way faster. Check this out. I'm gonna start with this loop that I made here.
Now the last channel we got, probably the most talked about Minecraft channel right now due to recent events,
Popular
which I'll get
MMOs.
into in a bit. We got Popular
Come on,
MMOs.
I knew it.
The channel was created back on April 17th of 2012, consisting of both Pat and Jen, a husband and wife duo, most known for creating some of the most goated Minecraft mod review videos of all time. Over the years, they eventually gained over 17.2 million subscribers, making them one of the most, if not the most popular Minecraft YouTube channel at the time. I mean, every part of their video was so iconic, from the skins they had, that one map they always played in, and of course you cannot forget the intro that they had.
We decided to break up.
On May 25th of 2019, a video was uploaded onto the channel titled "We Are Breaking Up." Fortunately though, it seemed like they were both on good terms, so much so to the point where they had continued posting videos together even after they broke up. I mean, it genuinely seemed like they just did not care.
What's up, dudes? It's Pat, and welcome back to another video.
Tap that fly with that button.
However, things did not stay this way forever. Pat had eventually gotten into a new relationship with his new girlfriend, and it was kind of strange. I mean, Pat, his new girlfriend, and his ex-wife would even record videos together. At some point though, public drama had begun to rise between Pat and his new girlfriend. Some of the drama included allegations of abuse between the both of them, manipulation, and even financial issues.
Just saying slavery has been illegal for many years. She literally called me like a slave owner at this point.
Eventually both of them had split up, and Pat had gone with his new girlfriend. You would think that things would get better from here, but instead this would be the start of criminal activity committed by Pat. Records had came out mentioning an arrest that took place where apparently the two of them had gone into a physical altercation after being drunk, ultimately leading both of them to be placed under arrest for domestic battery. It also mentioned a naked woman banging outside of the door, so yeah. Despite all this though, they were still together. The next arrest had taken place once again after another drunk argument where it states that he first began by allegedly hitting her arm in the car. He then was locked out of the house sleeping outside, and when she finally came out of the house, Pat had chased her down the street with a knife that he used to slash the tires off of her car. He eventually caught up to her, and luckily it seems like there was no actual harm done to her. Pat apparently just said that he had the knife so that way he could use it to slash the tires. The next arrest happened in late 2022 where Pat and his friends had trespassed onto the field of a football game, with Pat's friend running onto the field oiled up so that way he could not be tackled easily by security. Pat was also facing allegations of abuse by his last two girlfriends, and things had gotten even worse when Pat's ex-wife Jen had liked one of their tweets claiming that Pat abuses women. However, Jen then actually made a statement saying that that was a complete accident, and she even went out of her way to say that she has never faced any kind of physical abuse from Pat. But after that, he pretty much completely disappeared from the internet. Outside of an upload that he made nearly 2 years ago, people hadn't heard any updates at all about Pat until recently when news started to spread on the internet about Pat's recent arrest.
Just put your arms like you're praying. Look on what? Like you're praying. Yeah, just like palm stuff. No, I'm about to get chased!
A few weeks ago from recording this video, body cam footage was released of a police interaction on March 20th of 2024. The officers found Pat sleeping on a street, and after letting him sit down to rest in a police car, they searched his bag and found some not so legal substances on him. As the officers placed him under arrest, he then attempts to make a failed escape, saying he's tired of it all.
Yeah, just like palm stuff. We're not doing this.
During the arrest, the officers even recognized him and started talking about him too.
He's big on, well, used to be big on YouTube. Playing Minecraft. And my audio blew up. But he made a lot of money. So he's like currently big in Minecraft now? No, he died off about a year and a half ago. He made millions. Millions. I looked him up on YouTube before. He was making plenty. You won't believe who it is, Sarge. Who is it? It's YouTube boy. You're going to jail. Again. You can Minecraft that.
Following the arrest, his possession charges were dropped, leading him to be sentenced with probation, community service, mandatory substance abuse evaluation with follow-up treatment, a $1,000 donation to the police memorial fund, which is kind of crazy. I didn't even know they could do that, as well as a written apology to one of the police officers. The strange thing about this, however, is that eventually he was declared indigent, meaning that he was not able to afford a private attorney. And this makes me question, what happened to all that YouTube money? Based on recent events, to me it seems like he probably spent all the money and is probably broke now. Since being placed on probation and all that other stuff, on January 28, 2025, he had been arrested for violating his probation after failing a drug test and admitting to more substance abuse. On February 2nd, he was found at his home address in reference to a mentally ill person being placed under the arrest for the active warrant. And most recently, on May 12th, he was placed under arrest once again for violating his probation, failing another drug test. One thing I haven't seen a whole lot of people mention is this TikTok account, presumably ran by Pat himself.
How do you actually make a TikTok? What am I doing? I don't know how to stop it.
So yeah, earlier this month, he actually started a TikTok account and has constantly just been posting random shit every single day. At first, I wasn't even sure that this was his account because, I mean, the videos looked like they were recorded on an iPhone 4.
So Ethan fell asleep in my house. Tried to wake him up, but this is what happened.
But I mean, after looking at them, it honestly seems like these are new TikToks that he's posting. As far as his ex-wife Jen, she is now married again to someone and has a kid with him, so it seems like she's doing fine. Overall though, it's kind of sad to see what happened to Pat. And from the outside looking in, and based on the past month of him just posting random TikToks, it seems like he's probably doing alright for now. Let me know what other OG Minecraft YouTubers y'all watch, because there is so many of them. I'm sure there's lots I didn't cover. But yeah, thanks for all the support recently, and as always,
so the only niggas that survived for real was Dan and Stampy, bro, as I predicted. But damn, popular in my modes, damn, that's fucked, bro.